Okay, so I made my way to the City Hall. I was actually in this area last night. There are a lot of bars on that side, I mean all around here. So it's also a nice nighttime spot. And then if you see on this side, where is it? Yeah, right over there. It's called Tivoli. It's like an amusement park. I was gonna skip it, but I might just end up going there for a few hours because apparently Walt Disney got a lot of inspiration from this amusement park itself. It's actually one of the oldest amusement parks in the world. I think it's the second oldest if I'm not wrong. So might be worth checking it out to see, you know, it's actually one of the major attractions in the city. I was about to skip it just because it's an amusement park. But given the history and the sort of influence it's had on Walt Disney, I think I might just go. Fun fact that I read, Walt Disney's wife mentioned that after he visited this amusement park, he said, and I quote, "That's what an amusement park should look like, or should be like," something like that. So the moment you walk and you get into this entrance, wasn't expecting this at all. So I'm sure the City Hall has a rich and old history. I think they're about to have some city event here. So it's actually cordoned off. But it is quite impressive. And really cute and pretty, obviously. Actually, the reason why it's closed off today is because there's actually a wedding that's about to happen here. It's actually pretty cool and interesting that you can book the venue to host your own wedding. I just saw the couple going in there and they're preparing for the wedding. That's super interesting. It's giving me ideas actually, booking a place like this. I mean, I'm not thinking of doing that, so ease off on the comment section. But eventually, whenever that happens, yeah, that's a really good idea and that's a cool venue to have it in.
Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. Heat waves been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Usually I put something on TV, so we never think about you.
So made my way back to Niehaven. Obviously I'm sipping on some Blanc. Got a few more Instagram pictures taken, but waiting for the sun to shine properly and then maybe I'll head back again. So for now, just having some lunch. I was trying to avoid Italian because that's where I'm heading next, but seems like it's Italian today. So already ramping up for what's to come from tomorrow. But yeah, just gonna head back once the sun shines a little bit more, because I found the perfect spot to like click a few nice ones. You guys can go in and check it out on my Instagram account as well. Obviously I'll put that in the description as well. So yeah, do go show some love in my Instagram as well. See, that's what I love about walking around and sometimes even skipping public transit. The more I walk around, the more mesmerizing and beautiful things I see in the city. Check that out. That's the theater, and it wasn't listed as one of the attractions from the list I was following, but the architecture itself is super beautiful.
But today I see our reflections clearly in Hollywood, laying on the screen. You just need a better life than this. You need something I can never give. Fake water all across the road. It's gone now.
Alright, so we made it to Tivoli. That 90% did turn into 100%. So let's go in and enjoy some rides.
Can't make you
So we made it inside the park. There's a lot to see actually. There's like a garden section, and they also have like a lot of flowers here. But obviously my focus is gonna be on the rides. We have very limited time, 3 hours, but according to the person at the front desk, there's still enough time to cover all of them because there aren't a lot of people at the park apparently. I do see quite a few, but maybe it's not as busy as it usually is. So hoping that that works in our favor and I can cover as many rides as I can. Alright, so that's the first stop of the night. Gonna hop on that. It should get even better when it gets a little darker. That's what I read online with all the reviews, that the darker it gets, the prettier it gets. Haven't seen a lot of big major rides yet, but yeah, this is a good start. That's the next ride. Gotta rush in. Yeah, we were trying to rush in to get in with. I was trying to rush in to get in with the kids. All of us are in the line now. Just 2 people on the ride right now. That's the one I'm talking about. But yeah, even the last one was pretty nice. So let's see how this one is. Alright, so I met a few friends. They want to say something on the vlog. Yeah, amen.
That means you can shut up in Danish. That means you're very beautiful. That means you're
very beautiful.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm bottom of our heart.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna check that, okay? Okay. So I had a very interesting first time life experience right now. I had a YouTube fan moment where a lot of people just wanted to click pictures with me and swarmed me, and then they wanted to follow me back, follow me on YouTube. Interestingly enough, I mean, you're seeing this, so I already have a channel in place, but I didn't, so I had to go in and edit my existing channel, but I had to ask them to add me on Instagram instead, so that it's easier for them to search me when they do. So yeah, heading to the next ride now. That was very, very interesting. Okay, that has motivated me to keep doing this. So it's time for the big boy, the biggest ride in the park, the roller coaster. Gotta go on this and report back as usual. And that's how my photos turned out. No shame. No shame at all. The roller coaster was so good. I'm gonna do it again. But yeah, I'm sure you guys saw the pictures, or I'm gonna put it after this clip. I don't know what I was doing, but the pictures are not reflective of how I was feeling though. It was so much fun. And that's why I'm back to do it again. Okay, I think if I rush, I can get in the next one. I think it's second time charm. It turned out pretty well this time. It just turned out so well this time because I knew what to expect. Oh, don't hate me for that. So the roller coaster I was on, I did it twice because the guy was like, if you want to stay, just keep sitting. I did it like 2 more times. So much fun because it wasn't a very intense roller coaster, and I could keep my glasses on, which is an issue for me with a lot of rides. And it goes high enough that you get a nice view of the city, and everything is so lit up with the lights and everything that it made it so much worth it just for the views. So yeah, I'm enjoying my time. You know, I'm glad I came and I listened to the recommendations because this place is actually so much fun and you get your money's worth. Probably because it's a Tuesday, it's not that busy. But I've been able to hop on a ride right away. Even like, you know, like usually, for example, if I want to get on this one, I can get on, you know, when this ends, which is like perfect, which is the ideal situation. So, which I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna hop into this one because I'm here, might as well do it. So yeah, Tivoli Gardens is something I would recommend if you come to Copenhagen. It's a fun thing to do. It's a lot of fun, and yeah, maybe do it on the last day when you're done with all the sightseeing and you still have enough time left. Maybe that's when you should do it. I totally recommend it. So I just hopped on this roller coaster. Apparently Turns out it's the oldest roller coaster in all of Europe. Hello.
We meet them again.
Yeah, so this is the oldest roller coaster in all of Europe and the third oldest in the world. Pretty interesting stuff. And turns out we had a lot of Max fans on the roller coaster as well. Yeah.
Fans for life.
Yes.
That's all.
But you know what? It was so worth it. I did so many rides. Like multiple times. The major roller coaster like twice. And then some rides even 4 times. There were times where I just stayed on and they were fine with it.
Maybe tomorrow on the bar you can.
It was super, super worth it.
You'll be better off in someone new. I don't wanna be alone. You know it hurts me too. You look so broken when you cry. One more and then I say goodbye. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out.
It was such a good decision to come here. I was a little iffy because, you know, when I'm traveling, I don't tend to do stuff like that. But then wherever I read, you know, it was one of the highly recommended places to go to in Copenhagen, to check out in Copenhagen. And I'm so glad I did. This was a good end to my stay in Copenhagen. Very different from what I had in mind while coming into Copenhagen. I mean, I didn't see myself coming to an amusement park, but it's much more than that. So I would highly recommend it. Alright, so that's a wrap from here in Copenhagen. It's a shame that I have to end the night early. Couldn't even grab a drink, so I had to grab one from 7-Eleven instead. I came by the City Hall just to wrap up this vlog. Thanks a lot for tuning in. And oh boy, about Copenhagen. I just loved everything about the city, the architecture, the people. The city is just so nice and cute. And one of the places where I would actually consider moving if I ever have to. So I hope I come back here again soon. But till then, that's a wrap for this vlog. Thanks a lot for tuning in. And tune in for into my next vlog where I head to Milan and I have that small surprise. Not even a small one, for me it's a big one. A big surprise in store for you guys. So yeah, that's it here from Copenhagen. See you guys in the next vlog. Obviously there'll be a bit of the city in that as well before I board my flight. But catch you on my way to Milan. Cheers.
Nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happier now. I just wonder what you're dreaming of when you sleep and smile so comfortable. I just wish that I could give you that bad look that's perfectly unsaid. Sometimes all I think